How can you look good at any age? Have you ever seen people in their 50s and 60s and 70s who just look magnificent? Well, these abilities are available to all of us. You just have to know what to do. So cosmetology is blowing up all around the world. People go for these expensive treatments that push and pull your skin in different ways. Now, there's no judgment there, but what you need to know is that while we cannot pause aging, we can slow it down considerably. With the right practices, you can actually slow down aging to the point where for every 12 months a regular person ages, you only age 8 to 9 months. And today, there are ways you can actually measure this level of aging in yourself. Now, what are some of the things that science says can actually slow down aging? Well, here are 5 principles you totally want to bring into your life. Now, the first and most important is surprisingly high-intensity interval training. Check out this clip of longevity pioneer Peter Diamandis talking about high-intensity interval training.
It isn't, running a marathon every day. It is intermittent intensity of exercise, 15 minutes of intense exercise 3 times a week. Everyone can do it.
So high-intensity interval training is basically training with weights. You see, of all the attributes of your body that correlate to greater longevity, your musculature is the most important. But many people don't do that. They actually practice jogging or aerobics, which are highly inefficient forms of exercise. In fact, exercise pioneer Doug McGuff, who wrote the book Body by Science, even says that jogging is negative exercise. It's bad for you. High-intensity interval training is actually good for you. It gives you a body in great shape. It increases musculature, and musculature is highly correlated with youthfulness and aging well. It changes so many other biomarkers that lead to you living longer and looking younger. Dave Asprey, the famous biohacker, is one of the first people who introduced me to high-intensity interval training using advanced machinery like the ARX machine. But in actuality, you can also do high-intensity interval training in any gym. These are the 5 pieces of equipment that Doug McGuff and other scientists agree are the 5 most effective pieces of equipment in your gym for high-intensity interval training. And if you just use these 5 pieces of equipment, you are going to be exercising more than 90% of the muscles in your body that actually matter. Now, the second is red light therapy. There is something so powerful about red light therapy. You can apply red light therapy to your skin. You can apply it to your hair. Red light penetrates deep into your tissues and promotes cellular repair and rejuvenation. For example, in one study, patients who wore red light therapy headgear saw a massive increase in new hair growth and hair density. But you can apply red light therapy to just about everything. Every part of your body. Many of the ideas here I'm going to share come from the famous biohacker Dave Asprey, who is our teacher on biohacking right here on Mindvalley. Dave actually coined the word biohacker, and even though he's in his late 50s, he looks absolutely amazing. Number 3, nootropics. Nootropics are substances you can take that give your brain a boost. You see, as we age, so does our brain. But what if you could give your brain supplements that actually promote greater brain health? Supplements to look into include lion's mane mushroom, ashwagandha, as well as caffeine. Dave advocates for drinking caffeine with fat, meaning butter, ghee, or MCT oil, because your brain requires fats to function in a healthy way. Reduce stress. Stress is one of the biggest causes of aging, and we live really stressed out lives right now. So how do you reduce stress? The practice of meditation is a powerful tool. Dave recommends practices like meditation, deep breathing exercise, even spending time in nature as a way to reduce stress. Every time you feel stress coming on, you should balance out that stress through supplements such as 5-HTP or through practices such as box breathing or the 6-phase meditation that immediately let you alleviate the stress. And finally, and this is the most surprising, forgiveness training, neurotraining, particularly neurotraining involving forgiveness. I spent a considerable amount of time training at Dave's laboratory, 40 Years of Zen, which attempts to give people the brainwave frequencies of Zen Roshi monks who have spent 40 years in meditation. Dave and his neuroscientists claim to have found a way to give you a monk's brain, not in 40 years, but in 5 days, using the science of neurotraining. And what it involves is forgiveness protocols practiced while machines analyze your brain and move your brain towards ideal states of functioning, which, as Dave says, means higher alpha amplitudes and left-right brain coherence. I've trained at 40 years of Zen and seen incredible results. And I've also seen the results on Dave's brain, and he's got pretty sexy brain waves. Why does forgiveness promote youthfulness? Well, forgiveness removes stress. It removes negative charges. It makes you feel safer. One study showed that forgiveness has such a profound impact on your body that your vertical jump improves, your endurance improves, back pain disappears, and you sleep better. All of these slow down aging. So those are 5 things I learned from Dave Asprey on how to live longer and to be more youthful and to have greater vitality as you age. If you found this video interesting, go ahead and subscribe to @Vision. Or if you want to go further, sign up for Dave's new program on Mind Valley, Smarter, Not Harder. And this program teaches you his most powerful biohacking principles for you to bring into your life. And best of all, this program is run like a challenge. You'll be joining on a specific date and going through this program with thousands of other students, with Dave guiding you every week. It's designed to completely change the way you function in the world and give you the health and wellness scores of your dreams, and also make you one heck of a sexy bastard, because aging is going to go so much slower for you.